Wow, that toy leak the other day really gave us a great look at Shang Chi, but now we've got another one and it's clued us in on a major story change to the Marvel Universe. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia. I have a little update on Shang Chi. Well, the other day we got that toy leak, and like all toy leaks, they're great. This one gave us our first look at the new Shang Chi costume. But then earlier today we got another one, and not only does it give us a better look at Shang-Chi and Wen-Wu, but it may have revealed a major detail in the movie that's different than the comics. Now, before we break all this down, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, don't forget about the big giveaway. We're going to give away this PlayStation 5 at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to get in on this giveaway is be a subscriber and leave a comment. Well, like we were saying, the other day those Marvel Legends leaks really gave us a nice look at the Shang-Chi costume. But earlier today, we got another tweet that gave us some more looks at those action figures, and this time we can see the back of the box. Now, like I said, this comes from over on Twitter from Ryan All Day News Anderson at Ryan's Ramblings. Here's the tweet. Now let's dig into the action figures. First up, the less interesting one, Shang-Chi. This is a much better look at that costume, I cannot deny. And I do really like what it looks like. Pretty much all Marvel. They do like to stick with certain color themes for their characters, but they always add that texture to the costume that seems to make it work. I think Simu looks pretty great here. Now, more interesting is the Mandarin, also known as Wen-Wu. Now, once again, we have a much better look at him here than just looking at that action figure. He does really kind of look like a royal Chinese almost warlord. I love it. But that's not really the interesting part of the picture. If you know who the Mandarin is, you know he's mostly famous for those 10 rings. In reality, they're really not even rings. They're actually 10 cylinders of alien technology. Now, these particular form of aliens are called a Moklan, and they look like dragons. Each ring has a special power, and although we're not going to break them down here, they're typically worn one on each finger. Now, as you can see from this action figure, they're going in a totally different direction here, which kind of makes sense when you think about it. These forearm rings, to me, look a lot like Kung Fu iron rings, typically used in training for the traditional martial art. This would make a lot of sense considering this movie is rumored to be set in a martial arts tournament. As of right now, this can't be confirmed, but consider other rumors that there's actually a dragon in this movie, and several toy leaks that seem to support that. These very well might actually be the 10 rings, and Marvel has just made some creative changes turning them into iron rings instead of those traditional finger rings. Now, this is far from confirmation, but I feel pretty strongly this is likely the case. Now, if this is a change Marvel made for the MCU, I actually think this might really work. The fans are expecting the Mandarin to have his 10 rings. Heck, he runs an organization called the 10 Rings. But we were never really told they were finger rings. And actually having them like this really is a creative way to modernize the character and still keep its essence. I like it. Now obviously, once we get more details about the Iron Rings and the Mandarin or even Shang-Chi, heck, we're way overdue for a trailer. We're going to bring that to you right away. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Marvel completely revamped the 10 rings and turned them into Kung Fu iron rings for the Mandarin? And if so, how do you feel about that? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.